And we're gonna be live in 3,
We
2.
are live. You missed your count, man. 3 seconds too late.
You tried.
But kudos to you, man. That was pretty damn close. Oh, snap. Welcome,
One day.
Oh, hello.
Howdy.
So, we are live. Ghost of SaltMarsh, episode 14 tonight. Gonna be
We're a full group.
awesome. Hey, what?
We're a full group.
Yeah, we're finally a full group. Haha! Glorious. Indeed.
It's been quite a while since last time we had a full group, huh?
You had a full group?
Literally since the start of this campaign. We had like, 2 episodes of this campaign? And then it just like, it went down to me, Zookster, and Andy. So yeah, finally back to a full group. Very cool. I like it.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Indeed.
We found new victims. I mean, friends.
Look, the bards in Mines of Pandelva, right? No, I'm just messing.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, so I know it's only been like 2 days since we've caught up, but some of you we haven't caught up with, so let's catch up. I'm going to start off with Braithar because he wasn't here on Saturday. What have you been up to, man?
I wasn't.
And how you been?
Mostly work. Work. Lots and lots of work shenanigans.
Nice.
So,
Yay.
yeah. This week in particular is a bit on the busier side of things, so... But, yeah. And also, you know, the Final Fantasy shenanigans. Need to kill that vampire, finally.
We will get there eventually.
Well, we're progressing faster than we did on Phoenix, so...
That is true.
Yeah.
If only someone, you know, was less greedy with his fucking fire 4 and teleported to me half a second earlier. Just saying. Not pointing any fingers here.
Not calling anyone out at all. I don't know who you're talking about.
I'm super proud he figured out that whole strategy without ever talking about it once. It's like we have gelled so much as a static that we just instinctively knew how to do that.
How do I make sure our black mage doesn't have to move?
He is the DPS.
And he still hasn't gotten his 9k, that's all I'm saying.
No,
You were
so
close. What were you, like 25 points off on Friday?
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
I would be pulling my hair out after seeing that.
I feel like I prefer to pretend to be like really dramatic about it rather than actually caring, because I think if I actually cared, it'd be like far too frustrating.
Oh.
This is my life now.
That damn 25!
Oh, sheesh.
Oh, nice. I love it. What? No, wait, you were here Saturday. Actually, everyone else was here Saturday. Well, we'll just do the rounds anyway. Short and smart.
Lord, you don't get to speak.
Blood, what have you been up to? Besides, you know, running around Neverwinter and getting caught and thrown in a jail cell.
Wait, that happened? I don't remember.
Hmm?
I don't know, I've been too busy working today. Don't remember much.
Okay.
Everything's kind of mixed up because I was listening to the previous SaltMarsh streams, trying to sort of like catch up with what was going on.
Too much chaos to really put it all together, to be honest.
Oh, it was really a lot of chaos, yeah. Like the dungeon underneath the temple, and then the festival. Oh, I've missed a lot. Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Alright. Cool. Well, I'm sure we'll catch you up very soon. Andy. Pop it like it's hot. In the candy shop. I don't know.
I feel like anything I say is just going to be disappointing at this point.
Set you up too large, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Pretty much the same as Braithar, just been working.
Yeah.
made a playlist for Sten called the Sten List.
Oh my god.
The writing's basically done. I'm just trying to figure out how to put like little words into places like repugnant and perpetuity, things like that I just think of as the days go past.
I like it. I like it.
That's pretty much it, though.
Okay. I love how Sten has become your life now.
Sten has become my life, but I can take a little bit of a step back now and be like, alright, now I can listen to Duran Duran again and other stuff.
Instead of the Doom soundtrack?
Instead of just Doom and Slayer and Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden. I can just breathe again.
Release the mindset for a little while.
Get back to normal.
Oh, love it. Alright. Scaraba.
Hello. What did I do? Played Elden Ring. Booped an invader right off a cliff, which was insanely satisfying.
After he booped me off.
That is true, after he booped you. But I got him, alright?
Yeah.
And it was such a nice
even
feeling.
better that it happened.
And now we are standing right in front of the hardest boss in the game, or like one of the hardest bosses in the game, and I don't want to keep going anymore because I tried again today real quick in the morning, and then I cried and left and went back to sleep.
Hey, we nearly got through the first phase.
Yeah,
Nearly.
and then she one-shot me 7 times in a row.
Yeah. She's pretty brutal.
I
not gonna
feel
lie.
like the problem, I feel like the problem with like From Software games is everyone says every boss is the hardest boss in the game, and so I just assume that, you know, no one knows what they're talking about anymore with it.
Yeah, no, but she is an optional boss, and she's definitely one of the rougher ones that are in the game.
She just has a
Because-
few attacks that just wipe you clean.
Yeah.
They're so hard to
And
avoid
she has
and
the
block.
fun thing where she heals herself every time she hits you, which is so fun.
And that's
It's
only
great.
the first phase. We haven't even got up to the second phase yet.
I don't want to see the second phase at this point.
I do wonder if From will do like sort of a similar sort of open world Elden Ring type thing, but with more Sekiro type mechanics, like with the
that would be
parrying
so
and such.
fun.
I heard they
It's
are
like,
meant to be
it
working
would
on
be-
a Bloodborne 2. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I'd be all down with that, because, like, I couldn't get into the Dark Souls games, but I absolutely loved Sekiro.
Fair, very fair.
I still need to
Yeah.
play that one.
Sekiro is good. Sekiro is pretty good. I enjoyed that one.
It has given me, like, the type of sword fight I've wanted in a video game since I was a child. Where
Yeah.
it's like, oh, this is a sword, it's actually lethal, like, you can stab somebody if they're off guard, and they will die.
Yeah,
Um,
it actually feels like the sword does something.
Yeah, and it's not so much about, like, just whittling down a health bar, obviously are, but, you know, it's like, oh, well, it's some fancy magical things that make sense. But instead it's like, oh no, you're breaking their guard so you can land that lethal blow. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just, yeah, it's that sword fighting design I've wanted for years, and I need more games like that.
Fingers crossed then.
Let's hope they do it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Probably
other
will,
than
like-
that, I entirely blame Sugster on making me waste away my evenings because I went back into Raft and I started a new game. And I played through the entire story that was already out in like the matter of a day. And now I've finished the first new location that came out and I hated it from the bottom of my heart. So
It's a hate-love relationship. That's what it sounds like.
it just had something that was really frustrating, and I just kept running around in circles, and I couldn't figure out what to do, and it was driving me nuts. But I'm not going to say anything
Third
because
island.
Sugster isn't there yet.
No, I've been to the third one, and I hated it.
Yeah,
And then the game started being weird, so I started over.
yeah, fair.
So I'm about to get there again, but this time I have way more stuff, so it's better. But I spent yesterday just letting my raft go into water and collecting and rebuild
That's
my whole raft. and
Way to
upgrade
do,
everything.
yeah.
It's like I'm not going anywhere yet. I'm just doing
Yeah.
this now.
Just get some resources so you don't die horrifically.
No?
I'm probably gonna die anyway. And if I do, I'm gonna be upset. Actually, I can just quit out and reload, I suppose. Because I'm playing on hard, so I can't resurrect.
Oh god, why are you playing on hard?
Because I can.
It sucks to, man. Why are you questioning it? He loves the challenge.
That I think the jump scares that the freaking shark are giving me are enough. I don't need to play that game on hard.
I just avoid the shark completely at this point. I haven't touched him once.
I've killed him
Never
so
fucked
many
him, no.
times by now, and he still scares me.
I just toss shark bait when I'm leaving. And I grab one extra so I can toss it when I want to go back.
Terrible. I hate that
Because I
thing.
just have one shark, nothing more. And I heard it say that you can get up to 5 if you play on hard mode, but I've only seen one.
5 sharks? There can be multiple sharks?
On hard mode,
Okay.
yeah.
That sounds terrible.
But I only have one, and I still only have one, so I don't know if it's story progression based or if it's because I might kill him or.
But at that point, you don't have a raft anymore if you have 5 sharks.
I mean, if you fortify your raft, it doesn't.
They'll eat your raft before you get the first one off.
I have my raft off. It's massive. It's fully fortified. I don't know, with like 100 pieces of fortification around, so it doesn't bite those sides.
Jesus.
Oh, damn.
I just always
I
have
only
one...
farmed yesterday. I did nothing else.
Jesus. I just always have one layer around where I don't care if the shark eats it. And I just replace the bits. But yeah, that's all I did. Elden Ring and sharks. And crying over, the last time we were in Mines of Fandelver. But, Screw you, Raimondo!
Crying or laughing? I'm not sure.
Good, sucker.
How about both?
Why not both, yeah?
Good point, good point. Alright, cool, fair enough. Zuxta, I want to ask you, but I feel like I just got a bit of a rundown.
I just spent yesterday playing raft and playing about the heat because it was warm, and then it's like, hey, thunder outside, lovely, it's gonna rain. And it rained for like 10 minutes, and the thunder kept going, and it just brought humidity, and it just got worse. And I was sticky. And that's been the whole night, pretty much.
Yeah.
Karama's got a nice storm on the way.
Oh, I'm super excited about that one. Yep, 100 kilometers an hour wind speeds. That's gonna be fun.
Lovely.
That's gonna be really fun. I'm so hyped. I hope the house stands afterwards.
When's that meant to hit?
Between 6 p.m. and 3 a.m. today.
Oh, right.
So, like 12 hours.
Outside of D&D time.
Yeah. First thought when I got the message from my insurance, I was like, alright, cool, that means I definitely will still have power to play D&D.
Priorities.
I know, no shame.
There's a storm coming. Quick, get the die. You grab the miniatures, I'll grab the die. Someone get the DM screen.
Alright, listen, I have once played a real life game of D&D while it was fucking dark outside, there was thunder, it was stormy, we had candles and minis, and it was beautiful.
That would be awesome.
I had all
It
the
was-
same situation. Yeah.
Please tell me you had snacks.
It was really cool. Of course we had snacks. I mean, okay, technically we didn't have snacks, but we just raided my friend's parents' pantry and decided those were our snacks now. And then got yelled at the next morning.
You
And went
snacks.
to need snacks.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. Just tell them you were playing a rogue. It's very befitting.
It's what my character would do, guys. My character would do.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Go on, go play your games. Anyway,
jeez.
should we get into it?
Yes! Someone tell me what happened in the last 2 sessions we played.
Lord, go.
Nice one. All right, 2 sessions. We were,
Alright.
2 sessions ago, we were still on an island, exploring the depth of what used to be the temple. Zugsta fell through the imaginary floor, died. Sjtolgegg opened doors several times by ballistas. I was really surprised when
you took from Brian going live.
Should I continue?
Zugsta fell through floor, Sjtolgegg opened door.
I mean, when I was watching the stream today at work, I was actually making notes. Oh, okay, I'll remember that. Yeah, that happened at 30 minutes into stream. Yes, okay. 2 ballistas, 52 minutes into the stream. Yeah, okay. Kidding, but yeah, I wasn't there. I can't tell much. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just messing. Sorry, I had to.
Come on, give me a break.
Shadows!
I will. All right.
What happened?
Last session, let's see. We ended up deciding that we would go back to SaltMarsh to find that there was a festival on. That was the celebration of the harvest, I believe. Or the end of harvest, sorry.
The end of harvest, yeah.
To which Jannis found out marked a very important or bad day in his life. To which Jannis decided, well, I don't want to think about that, so I'm going to go and drink, and yeah, chaos ensued, I suppose. Jannis got very drunk, brought Steve along because he needed some company, tried to get Steve to dance and drink, but Steve didn't want to have a bar of it. He ended up basically, well, let's see, what did he do? He broke a cinnamon stand. A brawl ended up happening, I think, because of him. I can't remember. He drowned some bards in alcohol.
He tried.
To which I spit some pie probably in his face a little bit, so I do apologize.
I've been craving pie ever since that session. And there's not a good bakery near where I live either.
Sjtolgegg ended up basically having to track Jannis down because Steve called up and said, hey, Jannis is crazier than usual. And
a little bit out of control.
Ended up basically shoving the bag of holding over Jannis and throwing him in an inn room to calm him the hell down. We met Braithar. Braithar ended up talking a little bit why he was here and what he was doing in SaltMarsh, and he ended up talking to one of the cultists that we brought back from the temple. He also found Steve essentially failing at alchemy and blowing up a room, which was very interesting and very humorous. Oh, and I also got Steve to blow up a table that was just recently fixed because all the drunken idiots in the inn decided that they'd break a bunch of stuff, and then, you know, the inn owner put it all together again, and then I told Steve to blow it up with one of his new spells, to which he did, which was really funny, and then we got away with it, which was even better. Braithar, yeah, spoke to the cultist. I spoke to Braithar, and then we decided what we were going to do with the little piece of the amulet that we do have. And we ended up essentially deciding that let's try and see if we can destroy it. And we are pretty much on our way to the temple from what I last recall, right?
Then barbarians arrived.
Oh, yes! Until, of course, Sjtolgegg started getting tailed by not familiar faces, but, you know, old faces, I suppose. Some barbarians started following Sjtolgegg, to which we had to devise a plan in how to help the guy. Yeah, and then, you know, a battle ensued, and we essentially won. Not everyone got killed. They fled, but we got their leader, as far as I recall, right?
Yep. I don't think anybody died aside from a horse.
Yep.
Because I think they all fled,
Yeah, we
murders.
knocked the last one
Yeah.
out.
And we knocked the last
Yep.
one out, yeah.
Damn.
Right now, you are standing on the road. You have a very dead horse next to you. You have a knocked out, back to like human form barbarian on the floor. What do you want to do, guys? What do you want to do?
How injured does Stolgegg look?
That is a good question. How injured do you look?
From what I could remember, he was pretty badly injured, right? Can't you just open up your character sheet and have a look?
If you could put it on a numeric value to it, what would you say it would be?
I wish I could. I don't have a numeric value displayed.
I'm
There
pretty
it
sure
is.
he got pretty badly wounded, though, right?
I
He
don't
was
think I
surrounded by
knocked
like
out, but I was
3 or
pretty
4
bad.
dudes.
Wait,
That's
where
what I'm
did
saying.
your health bar go? What happened?
I have no idea. I remember Braithar had to restrain me because I was attempting to chase
You
and throw
did.
javelins at the fleeing barbarians, so I
I
wasn't.
think you had around 20 HP left. I might be wrong, but I think like 28 or something. Does that sound
That's alright.
possible?
Sounds fair enough.
Well,
I'm pretty hurt.
besides the fact that Stolgegg is very hurt, I feel we need a little bit of info about what just happened, Mr. Stolgegg.
I'll like help you up, and as I do so, I'll like pump 10 points of hit points in you with lay on hands.
Ah, thank Jesus.
Doesn't exist!
And you too, Braithar.
Heretic!
Somebody
Alright,
said
alright.
heresy?
Let's talk about it later. I think I need a rest for now.
Alright, well, what do you suppose we do with this man? This man that we have no clue who he is or what he's doing here besides the fact that he wanted to kill you.
Looking at him, I'm pretty sure he's a member of my old tribe, so let's take him with us.
Yeah, you remember seeing him. He's definitely one of the warriors of your tribe.
And where do you suppose we take him? To Fisherman Sam's? Do we have any more closets there?
You have the cellar.
Oh,
Throw 'em in with
yeah,
cultists.
I suppose so.
They can be friends.
Just pile them up.
Wait,
We
how
can
many
make it very
people
good.
are at Sam's?
No,
Don't ask.
there's only the
I only
cleric,
saw the
but
cultist.
previously there were probably a few more than just that. Well, Litrix was one of them at some stage. And then there was Ned. But Ned is no longer there. He is with Litrix's clan, so you'll meet him eventually.
I see. I see.
We're good people.
Well, in the meantime, how about we get this man out of here?
Probably a good idea. Is there
So
any way
I'll-
we can get him through town without guards noticing?
Yeah, right now, surprisingly easily, because most people are either still trying to sleep off their hangover or, you know, are at the marketplace.
Ah,
And no one is really working today, it's really quiet, and not much is going on, so you can fairly easily, just take him, drag him with you.
Okay.
He is really heavy though, like, he's a large man.
even for Stolgegg.
Yes, even for Stolgegg.
All right. Oh wait, well I've got my horse. Can't we just put him on the back of my horse?
You can put him on the back of the horse, you can like tie him and have the horse just drag him, I don't know, whatever.
Put him in the bag.
If Sam's is only
might
10
not-
minutes away, I'm all for it. Might calm
Will
him
he be
down a bit.
harmed? Will he be harmed in the bag?
No, it's I think 10-15 minutes before he starts to suffocate.
How long will it take us to get back to Sam's?
Around 10-15 minutes.
How about we just put him on the horse?
Fine. All right. Can I position him in a way that whenever the horse kind of gallops, his head smacks on the back?
The horse is not gonna gallop in town at all because there isn't enough space.
Fine.
But you can put him on there in a way that would be really uncomfortable if he was, you know, conscious and able to feel anything.
Okay. So like legs kind of like facing towards the neck and his head towards the
Sure.
arse, I suppose.
Yeah, sure, you can do that. You can do that.
Perfect.
In the meantime, Sugster, you are sitting at your favorite little jetty. You're fishing. It's really nice. Town is quiet. The idiots have gone. It's just it's relaxing. It's nice. And you sort of look out and you spot something like drifting towards you. And at first you can't quite make it out. But then you realize that it's sort of just a log. And a person hanging onto it, just